Good morning, Laura and Moxie here. We are just finished with our warm-up and Moxie is very sore still from a long ride we had just a couple days ago. So I'm going to spend today's session showing you some of the stretches and massage techniques we use. So right now I'm just going down her neck. I know her lower neck and shoulder area is still very sore, and I'm just watching her reactions, and she's gently telling me where she's sore. It's that lower neck area. And now I'm just gently massaging and watching her face. She loves this massage area, so she lowers her head, softens her eyes. I love to see that. Now I'm just doing a very light wither rotation on her, and again, just watching her. Her back's not too sore, it's mostly in her neck and shoulder area. I'm just doing some counterclockwise circles, bringing blood flow to her back. And I'm gonna go around to the other side and do her right side of her neck, which is more sore than her left side. And you're gonna see that in her reactions here. She even gets a bit of a pressure point and lick and chew. Love to see that. All right. Now I'm going to do a bit of a stretch on her shoulders. It looks like I'm pulling her forward, but I'm actually being very gentle, and she's telling me how far she wants to go forward. And you can see here she starts to soften, lean into it. She really likes this shoulder stretch. I also always support her knee and make sure I'm watching her very carefully for any sign of pain or that I'm going too far with this. And you can see she's enjoying this. All right, now I'm gonna get her transverse pec muscle and thoracic sling. I'm just gently pulling her leg out a little bit here. She's sniffing poop. And then I'm gonna reset her leg by pulling it back and setting it down, letting her think about that for a second. I also pat her pec muscles. She doesn't love that, she's a mare, but she will start to feel good here. You'll see lick and chew, and then she's accepting it. Now that just helps bring blood flow to that area that we were stretching. All right, now I'm gonna go to the other side. This side is a little spicier. She's telling me it's a bit more sore, so I'm just being very gentle here, and you can see she's softening and starting to lean into it. She's putting quite a bit of her weight forward, just telling me that she likes that stretch right there. All right, same thing as the other side. I'm just going to be stretching lightly that transverse pec muscle, and then setting the leg back to reset. And again, getting some blood flow to the pec muscles. Now we're going to get into the neck rotation pressure points right there. I'm looking for a full rotation over. She's not getting fully over, but she is really enjoying that pressure point. She's just very sore. So giving her a minute to just think about that afterwards. You'll see on the other side, she's quite a bit tighter on her right side when we do that pressure point, and she actually starts doing the stretch over on her own because she's so tight, and she's saying that hurts a little bit. I'm just being very gentle. Going over with the pressure point. She didn't quite get it that time, so we're gonna try it one more time. And she's just not getting over. She's going straight down to her pec muscle. So we're just giving her a minute to think about this, asking her not to crowd my space. Trying it one more time. And then I'm gonna go over to the other side and stretch. And when we do that stretch on her right side, I'm really focused on the lower neck and that place right where it meets the shoulder. So this looks like I'm pulling her over really hard, but I'm not, and she is actually reaching over towards me. And now I'm just giving her a second to process that. Now I'm going to move on to the upper trapezius. You can see me just pushing that muscle over. And then I'll push a little bit more on that right shoulder, just lightly. Doing it to the other side here. She's lowering her head, checking her lower neck here again. It's looking much better in terms of reactions. Right side is still a little bit sore, but Moxie Girl is pretty happy right now. Trying it one more time. She's still not quite getting over, but that's okay. We're letting her process this, and we're gonna try it again and do more stretches this week. All right, so now I'm gonna do a little bit of a hip stretch, starting out with one that I'm just starting to learn, which is bringing that back leg forward, crossing over, and letting the horse stretch themselves. This is, I think I took it a little too far over. Moxie stepped over right away, and now I'm just doing a very light pressure point in her SI joint and hip point. And just being very, very mindful, watching her. She's actually leaning into me a little bit. Her right hip is the one that she loves getting this pressure point done on. So, and she's blocking the camera here, so you can't quite see it, but you can see that she was leaning into me. I'll go over and do the other side now. All right, lifting the leg, bringing it over, and then you can see a little bit better on this side just how much, and now she's blocking the camera again, making funny faces, how much she leans into me. All right. Moxie is a horse that actually really loves her ears being touched and her top of her head and poll being handled. So I didn't do a great job of shooting it in this video, but always something to be aware of with your horse, whether or not they actually enjoy that. You can see the shoulder is the place that Moxie does not want to be touched right now. And we're working on that with her soreness. She's doing her own stretches there. She's loving it so much. You can see here she's gonna start getting a little fussy, a little sassy with me, and I'm just gonna gently ask her to settle down and reset so we can finish our stretching. There we go. So now I'm going to do a bit of a top line pressure point using my fingertips at her sternum. She is really sore still though, so I'm just standing very close to her shoulder just in case she has a kick reaction. And I realize here that you can't see this view in the camera angle very well here, so repositioning her. So I just run my hand down, get my fingertips right into the sternum area and her girth groove, and just look for a very light head down, top line up. I'll show this in a different video where she has a bigger reaction, but I was being very, very gentle today. The last stretch that I'm going to do on Moxie today is her tail. So just making sure that she has that dynamic spine mobilization and sacral apex flexion. I do a very slow circle with Moxie with her tail, just gently, and I never go past where she has some resistance. You can see she's licking and chewing. A lot of the times she loves this one after we do a long session where we have a lot of trotting and loping. Thank you so much for watching our video. If you want to see more, please like and subscribe.